Hey guys, it's Melissa here from melissaoatman.com. I'm jumping on here today because I have some messages that I've channeled for you from the universe. I'm going to pull some tarot for you, and I'm also going to pull some cards from Kyle Gray's deck, the Angel Prayers deck. So what came out today is actually, I heard the song It's Not Easy Being Green, which I sort of laughed at, but what I feel like came from that message is that some of you are feeling a little bit sorry for yourself. And every time you do that, what I heard was you're giving away a little bit more of your personal power. What's more productive than self-pity, okay? Because when you say like, oh, nothing ever works out for me, I'm the victim. We all do that. I mean, that's a very human thing, but it's not a very productive attitude. So what is more productive than self-pity? And you're going to have your moment. I understand that, but don't stay in that space. So what I heard was gratitude. You know, gratitude is one of the easiest ways to shift your energy. So even though you might think to yourself, I don't have anything to be grateful for, I promise you that you do. You woke up this morning, you're healthy. If you look around, maybe you have a home, maybe you have pets who love you. There's something, you have something to be grateful for. I also heard being present. Part of why I feel like some of you are really going through this is because of what's happening in the world right now, what's happening, especially in the United States, and what we're seeing, and it's getting a little scary. But we knew that it would. And what I want to tell you is that sometimes it's okay if you need to take a break, and if you need to step away, and if you need to look away from what's going on right now. It doesn't mean that you're ignoring it, but sometimes we need a break. And one of the things that I do if everything's getting just a little bit too intense is I stop and take a moment and just like say a little prayer for the country, for the people, for protection. And then I try to move on and do something else because it can be overwhelming and it drains your energy. And that's actually what the darkness wants, right? The dark wants the light. They want to zap your light. And so in order to keep yourself from completely draining, you have to be discerning about what you give your energy to. And you can still be aware of what's going on around you without being completely sucked into it and drawn into it. You know, I've heard several people on this app say that you need to observe, not absorb. And that's such a perfect way to put it. It's not always easy, but sometimes that means like taking the day off from maybe social media, or at least the social media that's about politics, and going outside and doing something in nature and just unplugging yourself for a little bit. What I heard was tune out the noise. So the universe wants you to tune out the noise right now. And for some of you, this noise is what's going on in the world around us. For some of you, this noise is your own self. It's your own ego getting in your head and telling you that you're stuck and that, you know, you're the victim and life isn't fair. And listen, bad things happen to everybody. And the reason is because we have to learn lessons. You would never learn anything if life was all rainbows and sunshine all the time. What would there be to learn? This is the school. This is the hard place to learn all those difficult lessons. So don't feel sorry for yourself. Think about what you're grateful for, all the things you're welcoming in, all those things, you know, sometimes we have to distract ourselves a little bit from what's going on. Okay, we're going to see what tarot's going to do. Okay. All right, so whoever I'm talking to out there, you might be doubting yourself or feeling like you're stuck, but you are, you know what you want. You speak your mind, and you're making sure that what you want and is for the highest good of all, which is good because we don't want to manifest anything that might be negative for anyone else. You have a lot of natural talent, courage, determination. Are you being creative enough in your everyday life? Are you taking risks like you should? Because focusing on your dreams is going to bring you success. But I feel like some of you have stopped doing that. But the universe is telling you to open your heart. Some of you may have a new person coming in, and you're going to get in your head about it. This is what I'm hearing. But the universe doesn't want you to do that. Okay, you know what you want. You know what you deserve. If this new person comes in, use your discernment. But we're not going to allow the past to stop us from moving forward. Okay, you have a choice to make here when this person comes in. Listen to your inner voice, okay? You know what to do. I know everybody says that, and you're like, really? But you do. You know what to do. You're going to be taking action and going on this new adventure, but you have to, it's going to call for you to let go of the insecurities from the past, okay? If you were hurt in the past is the past, okay? Use your discernment, but what's coming in for you feels like something that has been divinely guided, and it feels like this is like taking the broken pieces of what was the past and putting it back together again in a new and better way. Okay, so you have balance. The angels are bringing balance into your life, which some of you have really needed because it feels like you're all over the place. And that was one of the things I said. I don't know if I said it out loud, but in my channeling, I wrote down what's more productive than being the victim or whatever. It's gratitude, it's being present, it's balance. So you need to have more balance in your life. The universe is bringing that in for you. And you may want to do a grounding exercise or energy clearing exercise. Okay, you have trust your vibes. All over this reading has been trust your intuition. Thank you, angels. I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. You know what to do. There's a big heart in the middle here. Trust your heart. Follow your heart and your gut. It's not going to steer you wrong, even though maybe in the past you're saying, it did though, and I got hurt. Well, the past is different. You're not that person anymore, so follow your heart. You have the miracle of prayer. So the angels are answering prayers for you. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. And then you have earth angels. Some of you, I said this, you're the light and the darkness always wants the light, right? What's going on in the world around us? I saw this written to on other people's posts and I thought it was interesting. They said, well, why do I have to go through this and live through this time where all this chaos is happening? I'm already awake. Why do I have to experience that? Because we're helping to usher that in. Not everyone is awake. So it says, thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. We're trying to continue to hold the light for the people who need to find it. Because there are people who are really lost right now. You have count your blessings. We talked about gratitude. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. You're going to have more coming into to be grateful for. But gratitude is such a great way to really get ourselves out of that funk. And you have live your joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. For some of you who are following your dreams, whether it's a new career or some of you, I think you have love coming in, just follow your joy, follow your bliss. Life is supposed to be more joyful. You have spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. Some of you do have money coming in, which is going to be what you probably have prayed for some of you. Express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to tap into my inner creator. And then manifesting miracles. Yeah, so some of you have manifested whatever's coming in. You deserve it. You've manifested it. Receive it with open arms. Don't doubt it. Don't try to block it. You have thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles into my world. I love that. So you have beautiful things coming in. This is a very positive message. Time to let go of the victim mindset. Okay, what's a better mindset? And if maybe you're experiencing grief because of something that happened in the past and you're trying to work through that, my book, Beautiful Mourning, A Guide to Life After Loss, would be a great tool because I talk to you about how to work through the stages of grief, no matter what you're grieving for. It could be a relationship, it could be an actual person. But this is available on Amazon, and I talk about how to work through each stage, and I give you tools for doing that. So check that out. It's also available on audiobooks.com. If you'd like to book a reading with me, I do half-hour and hour sessions. You can go to my website, melissaoatman.com. You can purchase the session on my website and then email me to schedule it. Follow me. My podcast, Awaken Your Inner Awesomeness, is available every week, once a week. And it covers topics like angels and manifestation, all the things. So join me. I hope you have an amazing week. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon.